Now we will look at the calibration standards, which are used for the calibration and spectral irradiance of both the DMC150 and DTMC300 enviroboxes. Two sets of calibration standards are provided. First, we have a set of kilowatt lamps, of which one is calibrated and two are provided uncalibrated as working standards. These kilowatt lamps have not been provided by a power supply. The customer shall decide on how these shall be operated himself. These lamps are fragile. A cover is in place to protect them during transport. A screw holds the cover in place. One can lift it gently to reveal the kilowatt lamp underneath. Kilowatt lamps tend to be used as the principal reference lamp for calibrations of spectral radiometers intended for use in solar irradiance measurements. These are typically used, or certainly need to be, calibrated in a dark room, a dark environment. The input optic should be set to the correct distance at which the irradiance of the kilowatt lamp is known and reported in the associated calibration certificate provided, and one can thereby calibrate the system. The CL6H standard has also been provided. Now this is an entirely different calibration lamp. It is an enclosed quartz halogen based lamp standard fitted with a 150 watt grit blasted quartz halogen lamp. The beauty of the CL6H is that no darkroom is needed. One can simply adapt the input optic to the entrance of the source to provide a calibration. This is typically provided as a routine calibrant and can be used both indoors and out of doors. One of the main aspects one should consider in using the systems is that, having assembled the spectral radiometer, input optic, etc., one would prefer not to dismantle any of the elements in order to calibrate. Since, for example, were we going to place the fibre in a slightly different position, having calibrated the system and going to do irradiance measurement, there may be some discrepancy in the measurement results. Ideally, one would have the darkroom for use of the kilowatt lamps close to the enviroboxes, so one can simply remove the diffuser from the outdoors area where the input optics are kept for measurement of solar irradiance and taken directly to the darkroom for calibration with the kilowatt lamps. The CL6 can be brought outside, for example, for calibration directly in situ. The CL6H is operated by the Bentham 605 constant current power supply. One must be very careful that this lamp is operated at 6.3 amps, whereas the other lamp, powered by the same supply, is operated at 8.5 amps. The 605 has red and black inputs and a fan connection to the 605 constant current power supply. The 605 has two adapters which can screw on and off as required. One for use with the CMS diffuser and one for use with the Bentham D7 QD diffuser. These adapters simply screw in place on the front face of the CL6, and a thumb screw on the side holds the diffuser in place. So, for example, now we've installed the diffuser for use with the Schrader input optic. One can simply remove the protective cover from the Schrader input optic and very, very carefully install the diffuser, pushing as far as one can go, keeping the desiccant away from the thumb screw so one can attach the diffuser well. And likewise removing very gently to ensure the quartz dome is not damaged. With regards to the Bentham D7 QD diffuser, a second diffuser adapter ring is provided, a larger one. One can screw that in place and carefully approach the D7 diffuser until maximum limit, and using the thumb screw to hold it in place. To operate the CL6, one simply ensures that the etched arrow indicator points to 6.3 amps. I recommend withdrawing the key slightly to ensure that one doesn't inadvertently remove or change the current setting. At 6.3 amps, power on. And the lamp immediately powers on to the desired current and provides output. The front panel LCD will show voltage around -21, -22 volts. This is the compliance voltage across the lamp and the leads.